Yeah, there's a little bit of background here. So you guys might not believe this, but at the time that I joined, monetization, which is just Facebook actually, I think created that phrase monetization, which every company uses now, um, was uh, was a bad word. Uh, Zuck actually didn't want ads on the site. Everybody in the company was, and basically they didn't want advertising on the site, and I was sort of a bad person. So coming in, I was sort of the enemy, even inside the company initially. Um, so they had built the site to. I joined when there was, I want to say, 12 million people on Facebook. So it was fairly small, but they were building out the product, and I was employee 400. So they had already 400 people focused on the product, building that out with an engineering perspective. Uh, on the Zuck side of things, Zuck didn't really like the business side, so I would see him. Uh, he he didn't really plug in very much because he hated the ad side, and he was always annoyed by us. So we would have to get things approved by him, uh, but it was always, you know, just he was very thoughtful. Is basically what he was. He would listen to everybody in the room. He'd always be the last person to talk. He'd consider everybody's points and then sort of make a judgment. He was like a benevolent ruler in many ways. But he kind of had the attitude of like, don't mess with my product. And so he wanted ads to sort of disappear. And I was the person who was advocating the opposite. I said that's sort of the opposite of the intent of an ad. An ad is actually to interrupt your experience, and that wasn't a popular message. Um, by the way, the ads that I think are amazing today are on Instagram. I mean, I had nothing to do with that, but those are ridiculous. They make me want to like buy everything on there.